So today's topic is digestion in grass eating animal. Okay, digestion in grass eating animals. You have observed cows, buffaloes and other grass eating animals chewing continuously even when they are not eating. What they do, they quickly swallow the grass and store it in a part of the stomach called rumen. So you can see the picture here, digestive system of cow. So already I told you this is the mouth, then this one is the esophagus, okay. Then you can see a sac like structure is present here, okay. This is called rumen. What it is called? Rumen, okay. So the animal, what it does, it quickly swallows the grass and store it in the part of the stomach which is called rumen. This is the stomach, but its name is rumen. Now what happens? But later in the rumen, the food gets partially digested. Okay. Here the food is not completely digested. It is only partially digested and is called curd. The partially digested food is called curd. C-U-D, curd. Okay. The partially digested food is called curd. But later the curd from the rumen enters into the mouth. Again it returns back to the mouth and in small quantities and the animal start chewing it. Okay. Again from the rumen the curd comes out comes back to the mouth. Again animal starts chewing it properly. So this process is called rumination. Okay. So they quickly swallow the grass and store it in the part of the stomach called rumen. In rumen, the food gets partially digested. The partially digested food is called what? Curd. C-U-D, curd. But later the curd returned to the mouth in small lumps, means quantities, and the animal chew it. The process of chewing food is called rumination. Okay. These animals are called ruminants. Okay, these types of animals again which return back their mouth and again chew it properly. These animals are called ruminants. Okay. The grass is rich in cellulose. Okay, grass is rich in cellulose. What is cellulose? It is a type of carbohydrate. Okay, cellulose is a type of carbohydrate. In ruminants like cattle, deer, etc., bacteria is present in the rumen. Already I have shown you where is the rumen. So in that what is present? Bacteria is present which helps in digestion of cellulose. Okay. Cellulose are hard to digest, but the bacteria which is present in rumen helps them to digest the cellulose. But in other animals and human beings, it cannot be digested. Okay, cellulose cannot be digested because it is bacteria is only present in ruminants but not in other animals and human beings. There are many small organisms which do not have a mouth and a digestive system. So how do they take their food? Let us know about this animal, the small organisms. Okay, feeding and digestion in amoeba. Amoeba, you know about amoeba. Amoeba is a small microscopic, means you cannot see with your eye, you have to see them through microscope. Okay, amoeba is a microscopic single celled organism found in the pond water. Okay, so this is the picture of amoeba. It is a single cell, okay, and the organism which is found in pond water, and they are very small that we cannot see with our eyes. We have to use microscope. Okay, so you can see the amoeba is having a cell membrane. This one is the cell membrane. Okay, the covering is called cell membrane. Then a nucleus is present. This is the nucleus of the amoeba, and these are some of the food vacuoles. Okay, these are the food vacuoles which you can see. So this is present in the amoeba. So amoeba is able to constantly change its shape. It is not having a particular shape, but it can change its shape again and again. Okay. Amoeba is a microscopic single-celled organism found in pond water. Amoeba has a cell membrane, nucleus, food vacuole. Amoeba constantly change its shape and position. Now when it finds its food, okay, so what happened? It pushes out one or more finger-like projection. A finger-like projection, it comes out from its body. Okay, so this finger-like projection is called pseudopodia or false feet. Okay, because it is not permanent, so we can also call it false feet or pseudopodia. Okay, now you can see slowly the finger-like projection comes out around the food. Okay, and how it captures the food. When this organism captures the food, then this food enters into the body and trapped inside into the food vacuole. This is the food vacuole. This food enters inside the food vacuole, and inside the food vacuole there are some digestive juice, okay, which helps to break down the food into simpler substance. It pushes out one or more finger-like projection called pseudopodia or false feet to capture food. It feeds on microscopic organism. The food gets trapped in food vacuole. Digestive juice are secreted into the food vacuole. This juice act on the food and break it down into simpler substance. Okay. So the basic process of digestion of food and release of energy is the same in all animals. So animal nutrition involves the following steps: ingestion, digestion, absorption, assimilation and egestion. Already about this I told you in the previous topic. Okay, once again if you are not able to understand, you can go through them, what is the meaning. So animal nutrition involves the following steps: ingestion, digestion, absorption, assimilation and ingestion.